Trailblazer here, and today is gonna be a weird day for the channel. This is a different video than I would normally do, but I felt like this is something that I haven't seen in the Fortnite community before. And I feel like I should, like put it out there. So a lot of really good Fortnite players have lots of like tutorials on like how to get better at Fortnite and stuff like that. Like Cypher has his educational commentaries, which I think are helpful, except all these things that these big YouTubers do I think are helpful, except a lot of the things they suggest require you to dedicate a ton of time to the game. And so basically what I'm going to be doing today is just, hey bot, what's up? Is just giving you guys a few small pointers from your normal everyday Fortnite player that doesn't have tons of time to spend on Fortnite. And so these are just a few things that I find helpful, and they don't really include spending a long amount of time grinding matches or whatever it is. They're just little things that could help, things that you don't have to spend a long time on, and yeah. So starting off, this isn't really anything new. It's just pointing something out, is that whether you're on PC or you're on a controller or whatever you're on, you're always gonna want to find your best settings. Whether that takes just going into a creative world and testing out different settings. This shouldn't take like tons of time. It's just it might take like 20 or 30 minutes, but then in the long run it'll help you a lot. Oh, buddy. So that's definitely something I suggest to do right away. So that's definitely something that you should do. But yeah, so that's something that's really, really simple. And another thing is knowing what you're good at and what you need some improvement on is very helpful. And something that I've needed to work on for a while is my editing skills. So I've been doing some edit courses, and there are tons and tons of really good edit courses out in the community. So you could just open your browser on your computer and just look it up, and then you'll get tons of different islands. What the heck? Oh. And so yeah, that's something that's definitely, it's not much, but it helps a lot. So something I think you should definitely do. And another thing would just be not running at people that you can see that they're doing well, they're building well. Not running straight at people will help you. Maybe, so by finding your strengths and weaknesses, you can basically just find where you do best and when you know that, then you can make good decisions to help yourself out. Um, so if someone's building a massive, they're just cranking 90s and you're not that good at that, maybe you should move in close range, try to knock down their build, and they'll have to come down to you. And if you're good at close range combat, then that's definitely something you should do. If you're good at sniping, you should definitely do that. Anything you're good at, you should definitely do. So it's about finding what you're good at, what you need, what is not your best skill, and use those skills to sort of choose what you should do to make better decisions and win more games. Also, since skill-based matchmaking has been removed from squads, I would suggest playing a bunch of squad matches like I'm doing right now, and just practice then instead of like super high stakes, sweaty arena matches or whatever it is. It's more calm and you don't have to go crazy, you know? Alright, just checking my recording. So also, if you think that your accuracy is not, your accuracy is not up to par, you should always be grabbing a bunch of mats just in case. And also going into creative once again and loading up some aim practice maps and just practice. You don't have to do it for that long. You just want to do just a little bit of it, whether it's every day or a few times a week or whatever it is. Can you not, buddy? Oh wow, that's cool. Yeah, the ghost meow souls when it gets a kill, it like glows. I'm sure the shadow one does too, but that's just so cool. Sorry, that was off topic. But also kind of on the same topic as finding what you're good at and what you're not as good at would be like different types of weapons, like whether you're better at using the tac or the pump, or whether you're better at using normal AR, burst AR, or an AK. Just finding out what you prefer and what way you do better. I prefer the pump, except I'm not that good with using it, and so because of that, I've been practicing with it in creative with my friends or in public creative matches, or not matches, games. But so yeah, creative is a really, really good way to brush up your skills and to try new things. And yeah, that's a really, really bad circle for us. So moving on to another thing that'll help you a lot would be to watch a lot of professional players play. It might seem like, oh, they're so good, I can't do any of that stuff. But really, if you just watch the decisions they make, like whether they decide to rush up to somebody who's in a big tower or what they decide to do, if you just watch that, you'll learn a lot of things about what's better to do in what situation. So that's definitely something I'd suggest you do. Now let's look for some kids to wreck. And obviously right here I'm getting a ton of mats. When there's no one around, you always want to be grabbing these mats. Because you might run into someone, get in a build fight, or whatever. Also, another thing, kind of linking into what I've said before, is to not get in over your head. You don't want to get into a massive build fight when you're not very good at building, because then you're going to be like, oh no, he's outbuilding me, and I'm kind of screwed, and you find yourself in a tough position where you're trying to get into a better spot by going down, except you're already super high up. Your opponent's builds are everywhere. They're editing like a maniac, so you don't want stuff like that to happen. And so that's why you always want to make sure that you're not getting in over your head and making decisions that you'll regret later. So let's finish this match. 11 people left. A big pot would be nice. I mean, I'll take that. That's good. Oh, that's a satisfyingly blue loadout. Okay, we don't need these med kits anymore. All right, buddy. Oh my god, there's so many bots. Oh god, third parties. Thank you. Okay. Challenge complete. Okay. Oh god. Yikes. Please have a med kit. Let's go. Alright, well, that did not go as planned, but we made it out alive, got a kill. We got a med kit. It's nice. Alright, let's move into the agency. Check if there's any. Oh, buddy, please no. That's a nade. We take that kill. Please hit one more shot. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're gonna grab this loot. We're gonna actually. Oh, buddy, don't you shoot me. Don't you do it. Ah! He's beamed me. Oh no! Okay, buddy. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. What? All right. Well. That's been my guide for your average Fortnite player from your average Fortnite player. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, hit the like button, slap the subscribe button, turn on the notifications so you are notified when I post another video. And if you have other friends that are in need of some help from an average Fortnite player, share this video with them. It means a lot to me. So, see you in the next one. Goodbye, and thank you so much for watching.